Moepork here, bringing you another dungeon boss guide in Wildstar. Up next in Skullcano is Bosun Octog. This guy has a powerful auto attack, so make sure your healer is attentive. This is a 2-phase repeating encounter. Bosun has a pet bird SCAB. He will frequently attack players with a line telegraph. This does high damage and a knockdown. Occasionally, Bosun will also summon Rizuki. This is marked by a large, slow telegraph. This blast will do very high damage. Rizuki will frequently teleport to random players and channel a high damaging attack in a small frontal cone. This can be interrupted. If Rizuki is not killed quickly enough, he will fly up and release a flurry of bombs repeatedly at each player. If this happens, simply keep moving, but don't run over other teammates during the attack. You will want to deal with Rizuki in this phase and not in phase 2. Bosun will periodically cast HOOKSHOT. This will track a targeted player with a large cone and pull anyone in the telegraph directly to Bosun and stun them. He will immediately follow up with Shred. Shred is a lethal attack in front of Bosun that either must be interrupted by other players, or stun targets can simply CC break out of the stun and avoid the attack. Phase 2 begins at 66%. Bosun will run to the center of the room and protect himself with an ink shield. This will greatly reduce his incoming damage to near invulnerability. Throughout this phase, he will summon a lot of squirglings. These adds will slowly track a target and explode after a certain amount of time for lethal damage. These adds do not have very much health and should be killed in order to increase the amount of space you have to work with in the room, because players will randomly be inflicted with Noxious Ink. Noxious Ink will blind for a long period of time while the target is continually dropping puddles in his tracks. The player must continually move to avoid the damage by sprinting or constantly jumping. Be careful not to run into a squirgling that is about to explode, or you will have a very high chance of dying. The blind can be CC broken to easily protect yourself from being surprised by an exploding squirgling. Bosun will stay in this phase for roughly 30 seconds before returning to the normal phase. Bosun will now continually drop bombs in the room. If they are run over, they will explode for moderate damage and leave a stacking debuff that increases damage taken. These bombs also affect Bosun, but must be triggered by players. Additionally, they can be triggered by Bosun's hookshot. If Bosun pulls any bombs in with the hookshot, it will stun him, allowing players to save interrupts and CC breaks. The next phase 2 will begin at 33%, and then continue as normal again, and you are on your way to defeating the boss. The challenge requires that you defeat Bosun while he has 10 stacks of the bomb debuff. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn about another boss in Skullcano, click the link above. Until then, once again, this is moepork. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time.